If you enter into a place of worship or a meditation center, you will suddenly feel a sense of calm and peace because that's the vibration that's created in that place. How was that vibration created? We say that person was the criminal. We will put our finger on somebody. Yes, agreed. What he did, we don't want to discuss about that. How do you expect to create purity and peace in the world? How is it going to happen? Crime is not only when it's physical.
How is that going to change, Shivani ji, in the sense that when you're talking about it, right now the country is very shaken, like it was in 2012. I'm not saying that rapes have not happened between 2012 and 2024. I'm not saying violent crime hasn't happened between 2012 and 2024. But there are incidents in a nation which shake the very core, Atman.
Yes.
It shakes all of us. We as daughters, we as mothers, we as sisters, part of family, you may not, whatever, you're born into families, it's shaken all of us. And not just women, it's shaken
Everybody.
men. Right?
Yes.
A man is born to a woman. So how there is a connection all the time, whether you are a single child or whatever, it's shaken everybody. It's shaken parents to be.
Yes.
It's shaken all of us. How do we change what is happening? You can't just think laws are going to change it. What's going to happen? How?
Exactly. That's what I've been talking about this whole month. I said, if we are shaken, then we better shake ourselves to change so that something like this doesn't happen again. What happens to the human mind is an influence of the vibration. It's an influence of the vibration. If you enter into a place of worship or a meditation center, you will suddenly feel a sense of calm and peace because that's the vibration that's created in that place. How was that vibration created? By all the people going into that place, praying, chanting, meditating. It creates a vibration. I can walk into that place stressed and suddenly I'll feel very peaceful and calm because of the vibration. Similarly, the planet has a vibration. The country has a vibration. Who's creating the vibration of the world? We are creating the vibration of the world. If we had to create a vibration of purity, peace, unity, harmony, people's minds would get influenced. But there is so much lust on human minds today. If everybody today listening here says that they are shaken by what happened, what are you going to do for it? What is your contribution that something like this doesn't happen again? Because what happens, we say that person was the criminal. We will put our finger on somebody. Yes, agreed. What he did, we don't want to discuss about that. Question is, you and me, what are we doing so that crime not just comes down, but it just finishes and never happens again? Simple contribution. Remove lust from your minds. Stop consuming content based on lust. Everybody is consuming content which is lust-based, which is violence-based, which is terror-based. How do you expect to create purity and peace in the world? How is it going to happen? Crime is not only when it's physical. Crime is even if you're just creating it in your mind. Because I am creating lustful vibrations in my mind. I'm watching those kind of movies. I'm watching those kind of content. I'm consuming that content. I'm radiating that vibration into the air. It's influencing human minds. To the extent that for some people it will not just be there in their mind, it will come into words, and for some people it will come into their behaviors.
And then action.
So whether it is a road rage, whether it is a terror attack, whether there is this, it's all from those 5 vices. So I cannot change that person, right? I cannot change you. I cannot change anybody else. But I can change myself. Am I ready to contribute? Is it enough? That's why we are saying after 2012, again, why 2024? What did we change in 2012? Nothing. We came together. We were all shaken. We prayed for her. We meditated. We had candlelight march. And after a few days, we went back to being the same people. Again, consuming pornographic content. Forwarding those kind of messages to each other. What did we change? It's only increased. It's only increased from 2012 to 2024. We are vibrating lust into the air. We are vibrating terror into the air. If anybody wants to do something today, at least do this one thing. I will not consume any content which has even a slightest trace of lust or anger, and I contribute to radiating purity. Forget celibacy, वो छोड़ दो. We are not talking about that. At least you can stop this. आप इतना कर सकते हैं. It will be your contribution. You know, we can't just sit back and say they will change the world. Who's going to do it? We created the world and we will change it. It's not any one segment of society cannot change the country or the world. We cannot point fingers. What is our contribution? पूरा दिन हम फ़ोन और टीवी के साथ ऐसे 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 करते जा रहे हैं. Are you ready to take this personal responsibility? नहीं, हम कुछ नहीं कर रहे हैं. Again, you see, next week everybody will be back to doing the same thing. And again consuming more content, again radiating more lust into the air.
So you can't be insulated from watching content and living your life. It is going to impact, is what you're saying.
Content is emotional diet. What you watch, read, listen is what you become. It's 100% certain. Anybody can just change their content and within 2 months they will find themselves a new person. So content is what I watch, read, listen. Whether it's content right from media, whether it's information, what I'm talking, what I'm listening, for anything that's going inside, that's my mind nutrition. That will create my consciousness, that will create my thoughts, that will create my feelings, that will come into my words and behavior. So why can I not commit this much today? Can I not do this for that young girl? Can I not do this much? Is it just easy to say, how could that man do that? What am I doing? What am I doing? Let's come together and say this. That today I say. Because as a consumer, when we stop consuming this content, creators will stop creating it. But we go on consuming that kind of content. The creator goes on even more like, what should I now create so that the whole world is going to consume it? So it is the consumer's karma responsibility. We are all responsible for what's happening in the country and the world.